This is going to be a review on my new MotoPro Cam system. As you can see right here, if you haven't seen the installation video, I have a link to how I have an unboxing video and an installation video in the description. If you want to check it out, I'll have links. And basically, this system, it has 2 cameras, and it's a dash cam system for motorcycles. And the great thing about this is obviously I'm a motovlogger, I make YouTube videos a lot. I've dealt with GoPro cameras. I'm using one right now, obviously, but I've dealt with GoPro cameras a lot, and I must say it is pretty annoying when you're using a GoPro camera and the battery dies or the SD card fills up, etc. And then it always happens without fail that right after that happens, something crazy happens. Like last year when I had my accident, that literally happened minutes after my camera died. So things like this, having a dash cam system that's always recording every time the bike is on, is such a godsend. Anything happens, I have it all on camera. I don't have to worry about charging up multiple GoPro batteries. I don't have to worry about an audio setup or mounting the camera on my face right here. A big problem with the face mount too is I've noticed I've been having neck problems lately, and I think what it is the GoPro camera weighing down in the front of the helmet. Once the wind catches it and starts like moving it around, I think that might be what's causing some of my neck issues. So this is a nice thing to have. Now I only have my GoPro when I'm motovlogging or making a video, but if I'm riding around, I don't have it on because I don't need it because I'm already recording. And the great thing about the system is it records in the front and the back, so I have both views. So to show you guys the camera system, if you haven't already seen it, this right here is the front camera. I have it all mounted. If you want to see more information on how I mounted this and installed it, again, I have an installation video which goes over all of that in the description. So that's the front camera. Is the rear camera right there, right in front of the license plate. I have both of those views, and then I have this display right here which will automatically capture the front and the back, and it's very nice to have that display. I really do like that a lot. So let's go ahead and let's get on the bike and test this thing out. So right here you have the screen. It's not touch screen. It does have 4 buttons. You have a menu button, a mode button, a down and an up button, and then a record button, and you have a power switch over there which you just leave on. So once you have the unit all installed and everything, this is kind of how it's going to work. You get on your bike, you turn the key, it's going to turn on. You start your bike, and then boom, you have visions of both the front and rear. This is how I have it set to. It remembers your last setting, and it automatically will start recording without you doing anything. But you can hit down on the button down. You can switch the recording to what you see. So I'm going to leave it on rear view because I want to see what's behind me. So let's talk about the system a little bit. Let's start with the good though. First of all, the quality of this camera is nice. It's really nice. I mean, you gotta remember, you can't really put them to GoPro standards because a GoPro will cost just as much as this whole entire system, and it's one camera. And it doesn't have a screen or anything like that. This is 2 cameras, it has a screen. The camera quality is good. I actually really do like the camera quality, and I'm gonna be showing clips and stuff like that of this system working as I'm riding here. camera systems are completely waterproof, but this screen itself isn't. It's a smart idea to ride around and have like a little baggie with you. In case it ever rains, you can pull over and put the little screen in the baggie so it doesn't get wet, because it can't get wet. If it does, it'll damage the screen here. If I get into a complete tuck position and I'm tucking in, I can glance directly down and see exactly what's behind me at a glance. And even in sunlight right now, I can see the screen pretty good. Now these cameras do have auto nighttime mode or something, where once it's dark out, they'll switch to so they can see like the darkness. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work out. I haven't tested it out yet, but I'm going to test it out for you guys in this video later on. The reason why my audio wasn't working was because I didn't have the SOS button installed. See, I was having some issues before, and I just kind of plugged it in and tied it off right here. It's kind of messy right now. I'm going to fix that later. I'll probably route it somewhere else and stick it on. But apparently you need the SOS button in order to get audio from the microphone. What the SOS button does basically is it saves the footage no matter what, so it won't overwrite that particular footage. So say something cool happens, like you saw a dog run out into the road or something like that. You're like, holy crap, I want to take a picture of that or a video. You click that button and it will save that video. It's kind of a nice feature to have. Say you're going to do a road trip and you're in cool areas, like, oh, that's the Grand Canyon, and you could see it and it looks so cool. And you're like, I want to save that. And you click that button and it'll save it. And you can continue on your trip and you don't have to worry about it overwriting that file.
Okay, so this is an audio test. I know that when the bike is on, all you hear is the exhaust, but with the bike off, you can hear voices just fine. I mean, if I had a quieter bike, then you probably would hear voices fine even with the bike on. So anyway, this is just the voice test, so you guys can hear. It's pretty good. Not too bad.
I can officially say that this camera system has the HeroRR stamp of approval. It is a phenomenal camera system. It works perfectly as it should. I love it. It's absolutely totally maintenance free. It's honestly, it's perfect. I'm really glad that I have my VFR, because when I'm commuting on my bike, I don't want to have to worry about cameras and things like that. I just want to be able to get to and from work without having to worry about any of that. But I want the security of having a camera, and at the same time, and this system allows me to do that. So if you guys really want to get this camera, there'll be a link in the description for you to check it out. Bring you right to the website. You can order yourself a camera if you want.
If you guys want to get it, a link will be in the description, as always. And I hope you all enjoyed. Take care, and bye-bye.